Where is our boy?
I don't know where he's at tonight.
Well, are you going to be able to handle this?
I can.
You've missed a few, so you remember. Do you need notes? All right, go ahead. You're on.
I'll start with an opening statement with Coach D'Antoni.
Wait a minute. I went from a Hall of Fame, the greatest guy in the world, way to go, Dan, to
Coach D'Antoni, head coach of the 14
yeah, there you go. And they didn't even read the stats out. But
so you missed blowing smoke up your butt, right?
yes, sir. Hey, don't tell me find me a person that doesn't like to have smoke blown up her butt. I know all you do, so I know you, Chuck. Gee, but real physical game, very athletic. I was probably most proud of the grittiness of our team when we're rotating 6.5 and they're rotating a full 8. And yet we did not lose a step. I want to congratulate Evan, our conditioning coach, strength coach, having the boys ready to do that. And then I want to thank my team who just tough-minded and wouldn't let it go. So it was a good ball game. It's an old rival, and Chuck told me we went one up on them for the series. So good basketball program, and you know, very athletic. And they looked little when they were warming up, but when they got out there, I think they grew or something, or they hit them somewhere. But they were strong, physical, all of them about 6'4", 6'7", 6'5", 6'6", very athletic. So proud of my kids.
They threw a bunch of defensive looks at you tonight. How did you kind of fight through that on the offensive side?
Good players. If you have good players, they beat defenses. And Tavion did a good job getting up into the middle against their zone. We were struggling a little bit with their 1-3-1, and we're going to have to work on that because we weren't executing the way we have to do it. But we'll work on that, so we'll be ready next time. But then they went to a 3-2, or 1-2-2, is 3 men out, 2 guys at the block. We were able to get Tavion up in the middle of that one, and you know, he hit a couple buckets, and then they went back to their man-to-man. But Jeff does a great job coaching. It's a good program, and they're tough kids now. They will come at you, so proud of our team.
GK number 3 on the list tonight, and Kirkman starts and finishes the game with 3, like everything that you lived up to, boom.
Well, Kirkman's here because he can do that.
Yeah.
And, you know, I don't think that's way out of the wood, you know, oh, wow, I was really impressed. No, we knew that. Him coming in here, he's just doing what he does, and he's good at it. And if you want to say, wow, he's a good player and spreading the floor, yeah, he is. But making a shot at the end or doing that, we expected that. Tavion, I think the best, and we got a long ways to go, so I don't know whether I should say it or not, but I think the best compliment you can give a person as a coach, dang, I'm going to miss him when he's gone. You know, so not just the player, but the person and the leadership and quality of human being he is. And that's, to me, a bigger compliment than he jumps higher than anybody else. He's a great person, and I'm going to miss him, but I'm going to enjoy the rest of this season because he's still here. And he showed a lot of loyalty coming back to this school, this city, and the state. And I know he's appreciated by our fan base. I know he is.
Down by 3 at the half, you guys go on scoring runs. It was 11-0 and then a 10-0 one later. The offense really started to click there.
Well, the offense started because our defense really turned them. We weren't able at the first half. They were shooting like 60 and 50%. And we're taking it out from the net, and you can't get your transition as often, you know. But then the second half, we got our transition. They still scored pretty good. It's a lot less. I think it was down in the 40s, which means now you're getting rebounds and you're out. You're getting the floor spread out. But also we trapped them and turned them and got it out that way. So between their shooting percentages coming down and us getting them in traps and turning them over, we were able to get open, good little looks, shots, good shots. And you know what? It's a game of runs in basketball, and our run was just a little bit stronger than theirs at the right time.
Don't get any points from the bench tonight. Is that a point of concern moving forward, or was it just a matter of going with the hot hand tonight?
No, I never get concerned who scores as long as Marshall scores. So it doesn't matter, you know, if a bench. And they will next time, you know, Micah might come, not Micah, but Jacob might come in and get 12. You know, I don't know. I don't think he's thinking about it. We're thinking about winning the game. And to me, opportunity knocks, you score. If it doesn't, then somebody else scores. So it's not a concern to me. My biggest thing is that he played well. Jacob played great defense, held his own, you know, a freshman who, you know, was not quite as built, as strong as some of the people he was going against. Certainly a lot younger, yet he held his own defensively on the board. He's smart, didn't turn the ball over, and, you know, you can't ask for more. And then same thing with Micah, awful young, giving up a lot of age and size, bulk, physical bulk. And but he, you know, he's a tough dude now. He will get in after you. So, and my hat's off to the two freshmen. Didn't get wide in the second half, but I think there's going to be times where he's going to stand out too. So we just got to keep working, keep getting better. Like I said, we'll work on that 1-3-1 zone, and we'll come out and turn the music on, and we'll practice shooting. You've got, you know, free throw shooting is a concern for some players. We've got to do better. You know, we're doing all we can. We give them time to shoot and practice, and you know, it's mostly a mental thing. It's not a practice thing. And we got to make sure they feel comfortable getting up to that line and making them, because they're capable. But, you know, all that said, Obina hadn't done anything, and all of a sudden he hits a big two right in the lane, right where the foul line is. So you never know. You know, if you get too angry or you look like you're upset, you might shut that down before he feels loose enough to take that shot. And that shot was huge. It was a big time. Right. And it's you know, that's the way it is. And that's why sometimes you got to be careful over coaching too much. You know, kid makes a mistake and out, you know. Well, you just took the guy that hit the winning shot out, you know. So you don't know. You know, a lot of people, you can get after a game and you can dissect a game, and you're always going to be a winner after the game, you know. But as a coach, I've lived with that all my life, so I understand that. And it's fun. I wouldn't even tell the fans not to do that. They should, because it makes it fun for them. And as long as they're active and they care. I hope it's coming from the heart. I want Marshall to be great, not that I want to be right. You know, if you're a fan and you want to dictate things and tell what it is, if you're doing it so that you can be right, that's not good. But if you're doing it because you want Marshall to win so bad, I can handle that. Disagreements happen all the time. Different decisions happen all the time. I understand that. But it's a great crowd. The fan base was great. Got to say my hat's off to Christian Spears and Brad Smith for the overall positive atmosphere that's around this campus. And you can feel it. It's getting better, and I think it'll grow and grow. We got to keep our team here and help it be a spearhead for that by playing well and getting people excited about coming out and watching.
Good.
All right, go Bird.